Hello, I'm Chris Williams, and I'm here with another review. This time, we're unfortunately reviewing West Coast Avengers, issue 10. Thankfully, in this issue, we find out it's being canceled, but for that celebratory moment, we have to wait and slog through this issue. And I'm sorry I have to subject you all to this. We'll start off with the cover. The cover is bad. It has Hawkeye, Clint Burton, the hothead of the Avengers, looking like a million-mouthed little girl with his mouth open, while all the other West Coast Avengers look around while they're surrounded by vampires. The cover by Gang Hyuk Lim is just bad. I mean, it's composed well, all the characters are drawn well, but it's stupid. Why is everyone in this comic stupid? I'm not even going to remember naming some of these characters because they're not important enough to name. We have Clint Burton and we have Gwenpool. Oh, we'll start with the first page as well. It just lists all the people who worked on this again. These people are bad. Kelly Thompson, the writer of this, made a horrific last issue. Nothing really to remember going out on, and you will learn about this as I go through this review. And the worst thing about this is I think they try to be punk in this series or something, but they're not punk. Everything about this was cringy and wrong. We start the real first page with Kate Bishop punching out her vampire-turned-mother, telling her to get off America Chavez. Telling her, I said, get off her! Oh, yeah, an ordinary human punching out a vampire and drawing blood as well. Kate Bishop tells her mother she can't believe she lied to her. And her mother says she had to lie to her because she didn't want to have to deal with her daughter having to deal with her being turned into a vampire. And we see Hawkeye saying that, could you get over here? I could use some help. While he says quit inquire to do something. And we see the two characters I don't really care about. The female is named Ramon, and as I said, I'm not quite sure that's actually a woman because her name's Ramon. At least I think it's Ramon. It's spelled like that. And I will learn more about her momentarily. I have far more stuff to go through first. Before then. Here we see Gwenpool and her pet, some sort of shark thing, tearing into the vampires. Now, this is just bad. The little shark thing is biting the vampires. I think this is supposed to be funny, but I just find it sad. Gwenpool orders Quit Inquire to make a telekinetic disc so she can jump off of it with her pet thing, shark puppy, shark dog, whatever, and they jump off of it. The artist, Moy R, because that's his name, it's just Moy. Well, this artist, Moy R, is bad. Just breathe in that horrible artwork. I mean, it's functionally fine, but I just don't like it. And we have Gwenpool acting like a moron. This is something I see in Steven Universe. And this makes me hate Steven Universe. The seeing a story done like this, especially from Marvel Comics. And we go back to Kate Bishop and her mother. Kate Bishop can't believe her mother. Yeah, this is something we should see in a comic book and in a life and death battle. If this was something like this was done properly, it would be entertaining. I'm surprised they're not being attacked by vampires. Come on, they're just standing there. Kate Bishop, having talked with her mother, goes to help Hawkeye. Hawkeye says, thanks for the help, Kate. And behind them we see the girl named Ramon rush up the stairs to see America Chavez. Apparently she and America Chavez are in a relationship. She goes to see if she's all right, and she comes up with a plan. She orders Quit Inquire to put a telekinetic force field around everyone while she pulls off her plan. She has the power to control her costume like Venom's symbiote and be able to turn it into tendrils or tentacles with long sharp blades on the end of them, and she uses them. While Quentin uses his power to protect the others, she uses her own powers to impale all of the vampires. and they are all lifted into the sky while she is with some effort and with the sound effects just spearing them and lifting them high into the air so they can't attack her friends anymore. And Quentin can only look on in awe. And he says it was a great idea. While the little shark puppy thing just says, "Arr!" And this is more bad humor from Kelly Thompson, and I hate it. After the battle, before they finish off the vampires, America Chavez has Quentin Quire go up and help this guy. She orders him to put a telekinetic force field around him so they can lift him out of there and help him. And she says the best thing you can do is help people with your telekinetic powers and bubbles, because you can help people. Because that's the best power you have. People would kill for that power. Quentin just insults her that she's basically just an alien taxi cab. And she asks, must you always be like this? He says, yeah. And he also says, yes, I'll zing myself if I want to, if I'm bad. Later on, America Chavez asks Ramon to drop all the vampires, and America Chavez punches the ground, making another teleportation portal, and she teleports all the vampires to Shrimp World. And breathe in this artwork. This is bad. This Moyar is just a bad artist. And Gwenpool is saying, hey, me and Sharky here should have a vacation. Too bad it's crawling with vampires now. Well, later on, Chavez teleports the West Coast Avengers back to where they were. Kate Bishop, America Chavez asks Hawkeye how he tore up his shirt, and Hawkeye isn't quite sure himself. They never explain it in this issue, so I'm not so sure we'll ever get an answer to that. And they say that, oh, you're trying to look cool now. Well, he says, no, I'm not trying to look cool with my torn up shirt. And this part of the story, the battle ends with Clinton Burton giving comfort to Kate Bishop while her mother looks on from the shadows. And they now arrive at the West Coast Avengers base. West Coast Avengers headquarters, they say, and they underline with finally, they have their own base. It's too bad this comic is actually the end of the West Coast Avengers, but we'll get to more of that. Well, not really. This is the end. In the last few pages of this comic book, we just have them standing around making dumb jokes and talking to each other. And it gets worse from here. Where here they're just standing in front of Avengers headquarters, apparently, making dumb jokes, while Quentin Quire and Gwenpool make one-liners, and Quentin Burton saying, Kate Bishop, you're doing good. And then America Chavez comes in and says, hey, thanks for all that help or stuff like that. I don't really care. I read the comic, but I barely remember what happens. Now, later on after that, where they're getting used to their new base, they're apparently on a reality TV show, or they're doing something that will allow them to record their adventures. Here we have Hawkeye talking about things and what happened, while someone off screen asks him, why haven't you changed your shirt? You like being in that torn up shirt, huh? And he says, leave me alone. I hate you. And here we have Quentin Quire and Gwenpool. Apparently they're going into a relationship because they're looking goggly-eyed at each other. And it's just more stupid young adult humor. This is bad. I am not enjoying this. This comic is just bad. It's not worth the money. And the only thing thankful about this issue is that it ends. Oh, apparently Quentin Quire also has a dog. And now he can control the wind as well. While Gwenpool says, Jeff has tornado powers now. He's a Jeff-nado. And breathe in one of the final panels of this issue. There's a dinosaur looking in, while America Chavez and Ramon hug each other, and Gwenpool hugs Quentin Quire, while their dogs while the dog and the shark dog just play. Other characters just sit around, and Kate Bishop opens up a letter saying that they have now been canceled. This has been a bad comic. It's not worth your money, I'll say again. If you like this review, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Leave a like. And leave some comments down below. I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. Hopefully with a better subject matter than this. Bye.